Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, if your woman is always dry and you're struggling with this particular issue, you're like, how do I get her wet? These are the things you're going to do. The first thing is to make sure that you communicate with her. I keep saying this, but it's a very much serious, important key to getting your success, to getting her wet properly. Okay. Now, make sure that even during the act, you communicate with her. Now, most times you might be asking her, do you enjoy this? Do you enjoy that? Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying that? Now, make sure that you are watching her, because most of the time she might be saying, but her body language is telling you that she's not enjoying it. Okay, so make sure that when you're asking her with your words, okay, be bold to ask her with your words. Don't always look at her, but also open your mouth and talk to her. Now, that's the first thing, to make sure that there's a good communication skill in that particular relationship, even in the other room. Okay, so when you guys are in there, make sure that you ask her questions. Make sure that you find out how she is reacting to things, so that you will understand which particular style, which particular things works better for her. Because when you target on those things that she enjoys well, you'll be able to get her wet very easily. Okay, that's the first point. Now, the second point is, even when you guys are started it, before the act and during the act, try to use those words that you find out that will melt her internally, like melt her very well before every other thing. Okay, now when I talk about dating words, a lot of people see it as something that's not even useful, but it's very useful, because what you hear plays a major role in how you act and how your body would actually react to things. Okay, so talk to her. Make sure you use your dirty words properly, and make sure you understand those words that will melt her. That is where you start from, your dirty words. But then make sure you understand that these dirty words you're talking about, like, it varies for different women. Okay, so you don't use a particular word for all women. Some women want you to be naked, like to be open, to be very much open. Okay, while others want you to be like, I've talked about daisy dogs. Make sure you go and watch that video. Make sure you watch that video, because it's so interesting. Okay, so daisy words depends on the kind of woman that you have, right? So you find out the kind of words that drives her crazy and go for those words, because your words will help to melt her and also get her wet easily. Okay, so if she's always dry and you're wondering what to do, use your dirty words well. Okay, even in the year you are actually talking to her, romancing her mind. That is what we are talking about, and you are actually helping to get her wet easily. That's one of the things that a lot of men overlook, but it's so important. Okay, now the next one is to make sure that you target those sensitive parts in her body. Now, when it comes to women, women have things that works for them individually, differently. Okay, the things that work for me can never be what works for every other woman. Okay, so you have to find out by watching her body language and also asking her questions, okay, to find out things that works for her, those body parts that she responds to positively. Okay, now when it comes to the ear, it's very sensitive. A woman's ear is very sensitive. Okay, now a woman's neck is very sensitive. These are places I'm pointing out. Okay, a woman's thigh, her legs, very sensitive. Now, a particular woman might be sensitive to the thighs, while others might be sensitive to the downside, that's your foot side. Okay, so it depends. That's why I said you have to ask her to find out what works for her. Okay, now there's another part of the woman's body that's so sensitive. Now, another part is their, okay, this particular place is another part that's so sensitive to women. Okay, now the next part is their cleats. Okay, yes, these are some of the places you should target on. Okay, to be able to get her wet easily. Okay, now you will actually find out through her the particular places that works for her, because every woman is not the same. Every woman is not the same. Okay, when you communicate well, target those parts that are sensitive based on your partner. Okay, and also talk to her. Okay, talk to her the way it will melt her mind, okay? And also make sure that your character towards her is not something that she doesn't want to remember, okay? Because if that's what you do to her, she will not actually get weighed down by, okay? That's the truth. So you have to also give her the best character that when she remembers you, she will want to be with you all the time, okay? So that's it for today's video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section, okay? Also hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can start anytime I upload a new video. Thank you so much for tuning in.